Hey, it's Run Pure Sports Thrive Fantasy Show. I'm Holden alongside Title. Hold on, which way are you? That way. You're that way today. All right, Title, wonderful. Are you going out to sea this afternoon? What's going on, buddy? Rough
Yeah.
seas?
No, I'm working out after this. Didn't want to shower before the show. My hair is very long, as you
All
guys
right.
know.
All
Didn't want
right.
to see
Very
that
good.
head.
So we're going to run down the Packers 49ers game tonight for Thrive Fantasy. But I also want to let you know that we got some special stuff going on today because usually our Showdown show is premium, and we're going to make that free for you. So at 4:30 Eastern today, Big T and the boys breaking it down, the 49ers Packers Showdown, 4:30 Eastern, right here on the Run Pure Sports side of things. We're going to be completely honest here. I'm working with a Packer fan. So you could take that either way. A, he's going to be biased, or B, he knows even more about the team than anybody else. So I'm going to go with B on that one. We're going to play a $25 222-man tournament. And, Title, you know how to play this too. It's player props. Instead of having juice, you got points. So the underdog gets more points. The favorite gets less points. That's how it works.
Yeah, right. I've been playing all these. I'm in this tournament every time. There's overlay in them. Last week was pretty good. We got the Fournette over. We got Ronald Jones under, but Gronk and Gallman fell in the end zone when we had the unders. So I was right there. I was close to making my way up there, but I love the format. I'm excited to dive in today for the Packers team that I know a lot about. I try not to be biased, but I'm on the Packers side today, forewarning.
It's okay. Now we got a couple guys that we cannot play tonight. Brandon Ayuk and Kendrick Bourne on the COVID list. So we got to take them out right away. How is that going to affect our build, Title?
Yeah, we're just going to have to be, and there's an Aaron Jones one too that's questionable. So we're not going to be able to submit any props until we know the Aaron Jones news. And we're also like the pool's just condensed for everybody that can't play Ayuk and Bourne. So each side's going to be more chalky. We just really got to hit the other ones. And I like this game a lot. I love the Packers on the slate, so I'm excited to go through them.
All right, so let's do this. Rodgers, 264 yards total passing. Over is 95. Obviously, that's, you would think he gets over 264 and a half, but the under is 105. And we're not just thinking about how many yards he's going to get. We're thinking about leverage too. So do you have a lean on this one, or is it just too easy to go with the over?
Yeah. Don't get cute. Just take the over with Rodgers. That number is way too low. Aaron Jones might not play. I can just see him at Rodgers coming back and having a good game through the air. That number's I'm seeing like 280, a little above that at Sportsbook. So just take the over. 95 points is still a lot.
26 and a half completions too. My only concern here is, does he throw it enough to get 26 completions, 27?
Yeah.
Completions?
Yeah, we'll come back to that because I think that number's priced right. If anything, I'm going to go over because of the juice, and we might need to with Kendrick Bourne and Ayuk props taking it up, but it might be an ICE or something because that number seems right.
All right, we're not going to bang this, but if Aaron Jones plays tonight, what do you think about his 70 and a half rushing yards? And what do you think about a touchdown?
Oh, over and over if he's going to play today. I don't think they rush him back if he's not like 100% or really feeling good. So I feel comfortable unless they come out and say something like he's only going to play half the snaps or we're going to limit his workload, which wouldn't even make sense though, because then they just sit them all together. 70 and a half is too low. A touchdown, he scores almost every game, it seems. And you get there's juice on the over, like 110 points. I mean, that's a freebie if he plays. So I like him both the overs if he's in, otherwise you got to fade it.
And then the other thing that I wanted to bring up to you was our viewers. Hit the like and subscribe button, huh? Give us a like, little thumbs up, especially if you like Title's outfit today. I love it. And subscribe to the Run Pure Sports YouTube channel. So we get Aaron Jones out of the way. Here's the interesting one. So my prop that I got in on Devante Adams was 77 and a half yards. I mean, this is jacked up to 93 and a half yards, and I think it's really, really accurate. It's also even points on this side. Does Devante Adams get to 100 yards tonight?
See, I'm glad that you bet that too, because yesterday I actually took Devante Adams 79 and a half. I got the number at over for the props. So I was ready to jump on Thrive Fantasy and just smash the over like we
Yeah,
were. But this number is literally, I think, the perfect line. Like
I
if he's
know.
over 100, that's a great game. 49ers could double team him and all that stuff. I'm gonna pass on both these Adams props right now. If we need them, we can come back. We can hit the over. I'm never gonna bet Devante Adams under. Like he's just the best receiver in football. It doesn't feels like you're burning money, but it is right. Yes, he's the best receiver in football.
I
No, that's
mean,
not. No,
I think
that's
there's a
not being a
couple of
bias.
guys that would disagree with you, like DeAndre Hopkins is pretty damn good.
No, there's really, really good receivers, but Devontae Adams is in his own tier.
Well,
But
we'll
we
have to
can
have an argument about that another time. Let's stick to Thrive Fantasy here. And I
so
love Devontae. So
yeah,
this
so
is
I'm gonna
just too
pass.
high. But
Yeah.
even if they double him tonight, he's still going to get his. Like, I'm
Yeah, but
not worried about it, but 93 and a half, they set this perfectly. They were much better than the books on this one. The difference is I think a lot of people would hammer the under 93 and a half.
yeah.
I can do that.
No, I'm definitely not going to hit the under, but like you said, it's priced right. Let's go to the other props. If we need it, we'll take the over because it's Devontae Adams.
Alan Lazard is back. Huh?
Alan Lazard should be playing today, should be back. I'm still waiting on, like, there's so much news that we have to go up to lock. If Lazard's going to be in his normal role, he's healthy, he's going to be on the field a lot. That's an easy over for me, especially with 41 and a half. Like, he's the clear number 2 in Green Bay when he's healthy. So we need to look at what coaches are going to say to that and how much run he's really going to get.
Yeah. So we're kind of got to stay back on that. We got half a touchdown total over 120 points if he scores. Again, what's his role going to be? I don't feel comfortable taking either one of those, but since we have so many inactives tonight, we might have to.
Yeah. I'm just going to take the under at 80 points. We talked about last show. I mean, if they fall in the end zone like Gronk did, like, you just accept that. It's hard. Gronk got one red zone target and he caught it. If Lazard gets one, he probably doesn't. Like, it's hard to get a touchdown. So the 80 seems like free points, and we'll just move on and take it. If he scores, he scores.
Well, if he's in, what do we do with Marquez Valdez-Scantling? Like, he's still going to get some deep shots, right? 32
I still
and a
like
half is the total.
I like the under, actually, if Lazard's in, because I see like 27 and a half at the books. The under you get more points with, and I feel like people are going to go with the over, and that'll be more popular because the number seems so low. But I really think Rodgers is going to get the running backs involved today. Devante Adams, Tanyan. Scantling just falls down the list now. He hasn't really made plays for Rodgers, and Rodgers hasn't taken as many shots with them lately. So I like the under on that, and you get plus points on that.
I mean, what if it is Tyler Ervin and Dexter Williams, though? Right? So this kind of goes back to our passing prop here, 26 and a half completions. Like, does he have to throw more?
I think they're gonna do a lot. Yeah, like people, like, I've watched a lot of the games. Tyler Ervin comes in motion a lot with 2 running back sets, and he acts as like the Tyreek Hill guy or Hardman that it's a passing completion because he just pitches it forward. But it's an end around run play pretty much where he just hits the outside and they count as completions. I think they'll do a lot of 2 running back sets if Aaron Jones is out with Dexter Williams and Ervin, get motion going across the field and have the pass play to the left and a run play to the right. So I still think they're going to give their running backs, whether it's multiple guys or not, get them involved a lot instead of Scantling.
All right, this is a fun one here. Mason Crosby, because it's even points. I can see Crosby getting at least 1 field goal tonight, but if it's only 1, then he needs some extra points. If he gets 2, he only needs a couple of touchdowns. I actually think that the Packers are going to put up a lot of points. I lean over on this one. Do you have a differing opinion?
Couldn't set any better. 6.5 seemed too low. That's pretty much what Gano was. Packers have 27.5 implied total. I think they score a lot of points and move the ball, and that number seems way too low.
Nick Mullens, 240 and a half pass yards, and then 2.5 pass TDs and interceptions. Now, they're looking at the turnovers here. Over is 115, and I'm actually kind of looking to get a little value there. And then 240 and a half on the passing yards. I kind of feel like they set that right. Do you have a lean on either one of these?
So I thought the 240 was set right as well, but then I looked at, because I like comparing them to what sportsbooks have, and DraftKings Sportsbook has it at 210 and a half for Mullens for passing yards.
Wow.
So that just, it seems like 210 seems too low, but that also seems like too big of a gap that we're just like, you have to take the under with even points because 30 yards is just way too much. So I like the under on the yards. And then we like that 2.5 props really interesting with touchdowns and interceptions. We hit the Daniel Jones last week. We got that one right, which felt good. But I'm not as comfortable with this one because I don't think Mullens throws 2 touchdowns. Like I can see him throwing 0, maybe even 1. And Mullens, I think he's a better quarterback than Jimmy Garoppolo, to be honest. Packers defense is good, has some turnovers, but I don't know. I'm not very comfortable with 3 combined touchdowns or interceptions to really take it, but the juice is there. I get it.
Have they even forced turnovers the last 2 weeks? I feel like they haven't done anything.
I think they might have forced 1. I don't know. Like they have a good secondary. They have some ball hawks back there, but Mullens doesn't like. I don't know. I have a lot of respect for Shanahan and his offensive play calling, where I think he finds like the running game might have some success.
All right, so this is an interesting one too. Jerick McKinnon props. Total yards for McKinnon, 46.5. You would think he's going to get some run tonight. I mean, what are they going to do back there? And they're going to have to throw it to somebody because as we're going to see here, Ayuk, Bourne, these guys aren't playing. You know, there's no – we're talking JaMychal Hasty and Jerick McKinnon in a possible a game script where they're going to have to play catch-up. I'm going over on McKinnon. Tell me why I shouldn't.
No, I think you're right too. The only unknown really is like how much run he's gonna get, but like how does he not get a lot of run without Bourne? And like they just need him, and 46.5 for running and receiving, like that just seems too low. I like it.
If this was like 140 points, I would feel good about a touchdown. I don't know. Guessing him to get a touchdown today with that offense, I'm not so sure.
That's what I mean. Like if you need it, I'm gonna take the under because like it's hard for someone to get it. It's hard to get a touchdown in this league, especially when you're targeted where what's 20.5 is their Vegas implied total. So that's less than 3 touchdowns. You need McKinnon to get 1. It just, I'm on the under.
Let me ask you something here. Since Ayuk, Bourne aren't playing, do we just hit unders on all of these?
Yeah, we're going to probably need to hit the wait, no. I don't think those are going to count. I'm sorry. I missed.
You don't even think they'll count. All right. So we need 4 more. We only got 2 spots, so we'll have to go revisit some.
All right, so let's go to the Hasty and Gold. So we kind of like Jerick McKinnon, but I do think I like the over on Hasty. I think he's going to be the primary first or second down running backs. I think he's going to like the Packers. We just saw what Dalvin Cook did to him. If we have Mullens under, we're going to have to expect the 49ers to get yards somewhere, try and keep Rodgers off the field, and I think that number is a little too low.
Okay, so we'll go Hasty over. We got 95 points on that, so kind of a favorite there. And then Robbie Gould. You know, does this guy kick a field goal? Does he kick 2 field goals? Does he get a field goal and 3 extra points? I think that's the big question. And personally, I'm going to go under on him. I think maybe a field goal, and I don't know. I don't think they're going to score 2 touchdowns tonight. I'm going to go under just because of the juice. If it was even, I'd go over, but since I'm kind of split and a little bit toward the under, I think the 110 is intriguing to me.
I'm going to go on the other side with you on that one. I think that 49ers move the ball with little success or with some success on the ground, get in field goal range, don't capitalize in the red zone and stuff with Mullens and settle for some field goals. So I think 2 field goals for Robbie Gould is definitely in like the favorite. So it's listed as the favorite. It's 90 points instead of 10, but I'm going to take the 90 points hopefully.
All right, I'm just going to go the other way just because we need some more points, buddy. All right, we got to pick 2 more, and then we got to find ice picks too.
Lazard.
So let's do this. Adams over under 93.5.
Let's go Lazard over because I feel most comfortable with
Lazard over. Okay.
And then Devante Adams over 6.5. That just seems like free coin.
Adams over 6.5. Beautiful. I mean, that's 7 catches is not a lot for him.
No, especially because they run a lot of screen plays, like run pass options that he just catches at the line of scrimmage and makes a guy miss.
Yeah, if they double him even, he's still going to get his catch.
He'll get his.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. And then as far as the ice picks go, I mean, I guess we can go to let's see what we haven't hit yet. We got to do something with the Adams yards.
You liked the Mullens over 2.5. I know you said that because there was good juice on it.
Yeah, let's take that. We'll do one ice pick there.
And then let's go
ice pick.
Let's go to the Devante Adams over yards. I get 93.5's a lot, but you and I both already bet a lower price. We like Adams in this game. It's a smash spot.
All right, so we're going Rodgers over with a little Little juice there. We got Devante Adams over. We got Devante Adams over again. We're doing a lot of overs. Lazard over. Crosby over. Here we go. We went under on the Allen Lazard TD prop, under on the Mullens 240.5, over on the Mullens touchdown and interception prop, over on the McKinnon rush plus receiving yards, over on Hasty 55.5 rush yards, and under getting 110 points on Robbie Gold. So that's our 10 picks, our 2 ice picks. We got a potential 970 points in this contest. So again, I want to remind everybody that we got a free Showdown show today, Thursday at 4:30 Eastern time, usually a premium show on runpuresports.com. Today, it's a free show. Give us a thumbs up. Check out Thrive Fantasy as well. Thanks to Simon behind the scenes for running this show. Title, as always, thank you, my friend. Have a good time out on your boat today. I'm Holden, and keep running pure.